This is November the 2nd, and this new vlog is actually called Thanks Vlogging. So we're gonna vlog all the way until Thanksgiving. So what I got a special treat for you guys tonight. Once again, this is my second cooking tutorial that I'm gonna do for you guys. I have some chicken thighs. I have the whole quarter legs. It's the chicken thighs and the drumsticks actually connected, but I'm actually gonna separate those so I can have 4 thighs and 4 drumsticks. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I already got my chicken laid out. I have it defrosting in some cold water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to clean the chicken. That's preparing it. I'm going to show you how to season the chicken. That's also preparing it. And then we're going to put it in the oven. Let it cook for about a good 2 hours. Because this is chicken, so you want your chicken to cook very well. This is not a steak. This is not pork chops. This is actually chicken. So for those out there that don't really know how to bake good chicken, I'm going to show you how to make some good chicken. I do have some leftover macaroni shells that I showed you guys from the other tutorial when I did the pork chops. And I'm just going to make some asparagus. So the sauce is already in the bag. We already got that. Okay. So we already got that in the bag. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how I get down in the kitchen. And let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to have your chicken. Ooh, I gotta be careful because you know I'm clumsy. You gotta have your chicken like this, actually in a big size pan. I have this in a glass pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys over to the sink. So we're going to wash the chicken. And we're going to start cleaning all the gooky stuff and all that out of it. So I'm going to bring you guys over so you guys can kind of see exactly what I got going on, what I'm doing. So I want to show you guys how to wash your chicken, how to clean it, and all of that. So what you want to do is you want to run some cold water for your chicken, like so. Now you have thighs. So what you want to do is, first thing you want to do, you want to take your chicken, hold it like this, like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my stopper in. I'm going to put my sink stopper in just because I don't want my sink to get clogged with anything. So being that we're going to be cleaning this chicken, I'm going to actually show you guys step by step how to clean your chicken. So what you want to do is, now this water is actually pretty cold. But what we can do is we can kind of do it in like warm water. Because the water for me is a little too cold and I don't like that. So I'm just going to wash the chicken. So you want to wash your chicken like so. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit just so you guys can kind of see what I got going on. Okay, so we're going to tilt it a little closer. Kind of turn it a little bit, okay? So now you guys are going to see me wash the chicken. So I'm actually washing the chicken, as you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to move out the way just so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm actually washing my chicken. Now with this, it is a little time consuming because we're baking the chicken. Now this little gooky stuff here is no good. That's not the stuff that you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move my garbage can a little closer to the sink. Just so I can have a place to toss all the gooky stuff out that I don't want to be in my chicken. So what we're doing now is we're washing the chicken. And we're cleaning the stuff off. Now with this, you can take a knife like so. Take a knife and kind of just dump all that gooky stuff off. Now once your sink get enough water in it, you don't have to use too much water, just enough so you can actually clean your chicken. So like so, as you guys can see, I'm just using a knife because it's a little bit quicker. You want to be careful, like I always say, because you can't cut yourself. So just be careful. And this chicken, I actually took it out a lot earlier. So I just been letting it kind of defrost all day. This was like a cleaning day for me. So I was pretty much cleaning up. my house today, so this was like a cleaning day, and I kind of just, you know, I wanted to cook tonight. I wanted to give my dad a break once again, and I'm actually cooking a dinner tonight. So what you want to do is you kind of just want to take your knife and kind of just grab the stuff off of it and just go in and kind of just, you know, you can poke at it a little bit too. But this is a lot more time consuming because a lot of people don't know how to clean their chicken. Some people like to soak their chicken in vinegar. Some people just like to wash it off. Me personally, I'm not really into soaking my chicken because I don't really like the way vinegar tastes. Even though you just soaking your chicken in it, that's just not my thing. That's just not something I do. Maybe one day I'll try it because I haven't tried it. So, you know, like they always say, you can't knock something until you've actually tried it. So what you want to do now, being that, careful, this is the part that you kind of want to be careful on because this part kind of hurts. This is where the thigh and the leg is connected. So what you want to do is you just kind of, ouch, I kind of hurt myself a little bit, so you kind of want to be careful with this part. Basically what you want to do is you kind of want to find where the joint is on the chicken and kind of just go in and kind of like separate it. What I was trying to do is find the joint and where the thigh and the leg actually connects. And these are big pieces. This is actually Tyson chicken. You can get this at your local grocer, like ShopRite and all of that. I know I said Pathmark in my last cooking tutorial. I don't know what I was thinking. We all know that Pathmark is closed and is no longer around. Just for anybody that's curious, like, why did she say Pathmark? And Pathmark ain't even open no more. So right now we just doing, I'm gonna peel the skin back a little bit. Kind of just want to take it and peel your skin back a little bit and see, like, this is where you'll see like all that yellow stuff. That's the stuff you don't want inside your chicken. So I'm just trying to do this part. So what I'm going to do is, this is a little time consuming, so I'm going to actually have to finish cleaning the chicken off camera just so I can get this done, and then I'll be back with part 2 to kind of just show you guys how after I clean my chicken. But this is how you do it, just for anybody that's curious to know. Kind of just want to take your chicken and just clean it, take the stuff out like so. So that's pretty much what we on. So I'm gonna be back with part 2 to show you guys how I season the chicken. I'm just gonna clean it off camera because it is a little time consuming, and I know y'all probably don't want to see all of that. So we're gonna be back with part 2. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye. Alright, so my sub-stars, alright, so this is part 2 of the cooking tutorial, making some baked chicken thighs and some drumsticks. So I just got finished cleaning all of my chicken. So your chicken should look like this, like so. Alright, so altogether I have about 4 legs and 4 thighs. So I'm just gonna tilt the camera up a little bit. Okay, so what you want to do is, now you want to start seasoning your chicken. So I'm going to tell you guys all of the ingredients that I'm using. I'm actually using my Wishbone Italian dressing. This is just basically, it has seasoning and it also has oil in it. So it's just basically like a substitute for water. I normally put water in my pan when I'm baking chicken, just so, you know, the chicken won't stick, because, you know, you're going to leave it in the oven for quite some time. So this is actually an easy substitute and a good substitute if you don't want to use cold water. Normally I use cold water. Also, this is like some old school seasoning. This is Supreme Tradition. This is my lemon pepper. This one is actually a pretty good one because it kind of gives the lemon like a deeper taste. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll probably just have to buy this at your local ShopRite just to kind of get an idea of how it tastes. But this is some really good seasoning, y'all, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. This one is also my Supreme Tradition. I'm getting tongue-tied. my Supreme Tradition, this is my garlic salt, so this is also what I'm going to use. And then last but not least, my favorite, and I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'm actually going to vlog that, so you guys actually come to the grocery store with me and see the items that I buy. But that's another video. Back to the video at hand. So, I got my Goya adobo. You already know this is some good ass seasoning. You put this on your chicken, put this on your steak, put this on your fish. You know, pretty much what it says. It's a little bit, it's like that kind of seasoning that you can use kind of like for a little bit of everything. So now we're going to get started with our seasoning. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to actually take our Italian dressing. We're going to open it up. Already opened it up. So now we're going to pour it on. And this is just basically a good marinade. Like I said, just to kind of, you know, keep the chicken from sticking. And it kind of gives it like a little flavor too. So you kind of just want to use enough, you know, just to kind of cover the pan a little bit. So that should be good enough, as you see. Then the next thing I'm going to take my adobo, which is one of my favorites. You want to season your chicken really, really good. Kind of get it like on both sides. You can turn it as you're, you know, doing it. So it'll kind of, you know, have that flavor on both sides. Because I'm not a person that seasons my chicken and only season one side. You don't want to do that. You want that flavor to be on both sides. So the chicken to taste, you know, even. Alright, so that's that. Now the next one I'm going to take is my lemon pepper. This is the old school traditional lemon pepper. I'm kind of going to open the other side. Kind of just, you know, sprinkle that around. And with this, you kind of want to just, you know, take it and kind of like do like Salt Bae and kind of just, you know, even it out. Maybe a little bit more. Just to have it kind of like, and you can kind of even take it like so and just kind of like, you know, mush it around a little bit. So it'll kind of have like that nice brown coating that you want. Then last but not least, I'm going to take my garlic salt and kind of just, like I said, even it out on both sides so that chicken to have, you know, that good coating on both sides. And this chicken is going to take about a good 2 hours to cook. For me, I cook my chicken 2 hours. I don't like cooking my chicken no hour, nothing like that. 45 minutes type stuff, what they say on a box or whatever. Normally for me, a chicken for me takes 2 hours. Because it's chicken, you know what I'm saying? It's not like steak or, you know, something that's like, you know, cooks fast. Chicken takes, you know, quite some time to cook. Alright? So let me just wash my hands. I just got finished seasoning my chicken. So when you're finished, and y'all know I'm a little clumsy, so your chicken should look a little something like this, if you guys can kind of see. So your chicken should look something like this. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring you guys over because I'm going to pop this in the oven so you guys can kind of see what I got going on. So let me just turn you guys around. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to open up my oven like so. And then we're going to pop the chicken in. And that's pretty much it. I'll be back for part 3. Once the chicken is actually done, it's going to take about a good 2 hours. So I'll be back in 2 hours. I love you guys for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. Bye.